community was always at the base of it, and it was taking our players out into the community, you know, taking them to schools and different organisations. And we were, remember, a USL team at the time. We were a minor league playing at the Citrus Bowl. So it was being at events, turning up at different things, community here, turning up at town hall meetings for all kinds of things, not always necessarily related to anything to do with us, but people seeing you all the time and showing that you were listening, and that you wanted to be a good neighbour. I think involving the supporters in so many things that we did, and I think the two kind of best examples of that are when we made the announcement that we'd got the MLS franchise. MLS wanted us to do a press conference at our lunchtime with some dignitaries, and there we go. And we were like, no, this is for the fans. They've helped us to get to where we are. You know, this needs to be for them too. So we did it in an evening, which again, they weren't that keen on, but they were like, do you think people will come? Yeah. So we rented the Cheyenne Saloon on Church Street, closed the street down outside, and we had, I think, 1,700 people crammed inside, and then another 4,000 or 5,000 partying in the street outside. And obviously the MLS commissioner came, the governor was here, a lot of dignitaries, but it was crammed with fans. We had balloons that fell down from the ceiling, and it was this huge big party because that decision, they'd helped us to get there, and so we wanted to say thank you. And then when we did the groundbreaking for the stadium, same thing. We're not going to do that whole, here's a few shovels and we're just, you know, we'll just do the photo op. We wanted this to be something for the fans. So we started out in Church Street, big party in Church Street, and then we marched with all the fans, with the mayors, both mayors, with, you've seen them, with the smoke flares and drums and flags and all kinds of crazy stuff. We marched from Church Street to the site of the stadium, and then we'd flown in 25 tons of purple sand, and the fans are able to have a little bucket of it. I still have one on my desk. A little bucket where you could go and scoop some sand. People lined up for ages afterwards to get their little piece of I was there. And I think those kind of things are what binds your fans to you, because it's a shared experience, something that you've included them in. And again, I think that's a key piece of all of this is include people, make them feel like they matter, and they do. We have no team without the fans. We really don't. And they're they've proved themselves to be just the most incredible supporters.